close like he wanted to see the map, nudging something into Robbie's ribs, something sharp. The blond guy saying, "Get in." "Hey, easy, come on. Got hardly any cash on me." Robbie dropped the book, looking around for help. The guy inside catching his wrist, the one behind him shoving, kicking the paper under the van. Between jobs. "Okay, so you met this guy getting your hair cut?" Ann Hibbett looked at me like she was waiting for the punchline. "Yeah, guy from back in the day." "By back in the day, you mean the Don jail?" "Gotta start, huh?" Prying my fingernail at the cigarette burn on the Formica table, the yellow moonglow pattern from the 60s. Anyway, this guy Vic's sitting in the next chair, towel around his neck, getting some off the top. No point telling her Marcel's barber shop was a front for ex-cons looking for the kind of work nobody posted in the want ads. Marcel Banks, former alumnus of the Don himself, was the guy you went to see once you got released, putting guys like me into the kind of jobs that didn't show on any company books. Collections and strong-arm stuff mostly. Somebody in need of a wheelman, some muscle or protection, skill sets you didn't find at Manpower. "Just don't tell me it's commission," Anne said, looking at me over her shoulder. "All the time ragging about me finding work, now you gotta get picky." "Come on, Jeff, commission, you can't count on that. My granddad did it after the war, barely scraped by." "Different times. Top of that, the last guy named Robbie, just walked out and didn't give notice. This guy Bracey, owner of the place, needs somebody pronto. See, Vic tells me the outfit imports cars from the States, leaving fat margins and bigger commission than your average car lot. You ask me, I call that a break." I didn't tell her the part about Ted Bracey smuggling guns under the chassis of the cars coming north, the auto park making a perfect front. Marcel Banks lining me up just like he did Vic. Liked that I knew my way around cars, giving me points for never ratting out the outfit I stole for. "Come on, what do you know about selling cars? You got sent up for stealing them. Like that qualifies?" "Funny girl," I said. She used to be fun before I got sentenced. That smile and bright eyes that first hooked me. Still, Anne had hung in and waited while I served the better part of the deuce after setting my Jose Cuervo on the roof of this late-model Buick I was jacking from a car lot in Malton, middle of nowhere. Sliding my Slim Jim between the door and window, I popped the lock, got in, and crossed the wires. Just my dumb luck. A two-man security patrol rolled by as I pulled off the lot, the bottle sliding off the roof. Didn't even bother trying to outrun them. Aside from waiting, Anne wrote the letter about true devotion, part of the plan I submitted to the parole board, them seeing her as my support network upon my release back into the community. "So your con buddy gets you this job?" "Ex-con." "Great, an ex-con? Thought you had to stay clear of guys like that." "The man's reformed, same as me," I said. Vic Dumont did time for his part in a film tank-turned-fish farm, place called True North up in Uxbridge. The former catering to the film industry coming north for the cheap Canuck buck, the latter serving a handful of second-rate eateries. Vic told me all that on the ride from the courthouse to the Dawn. How things might have worked out if the rainbow trout hadn't caught this fucking virus, most of them going belly up in a single night. The Board of Health Inspectors, coming in, stumbled upon some falsified operating expenses, leading to financial restatements and unexplained company funds in Vic's personal account. The health guys tipped the Fed auditors, who discovered he'd been suspected by the OPP of arson in a cardboard furniture scam a year before. Instead of landing the insurance claim on the fish, Vic got a 3-year stretch. "How about I get past the interview?" I said. "Maybe get offered the job, then you chew me out? How'd that be, huh?" She went quiet, stirring chips into cookie dough, and liking the place filled with that nice cookie aroma. Said it made the place feel homey, like when she was growing up. Eggs, butter, and packets cluttered the counter. A flower handprint streaked her cheek. She puffed at wisps of hair. A couple of times now, she'd talked about raising kids.